said too.
It's not.
Hello, guys, and welcome. My name is Brianna Michelle. If this is your first time over here, I am a Black romance author, and I have my girl with me today.
Hello, I'm Bella J. I also write Black romance.
So today is Wednesday. Happy New Year. If you watch the playback, Happy New Year. And over here on this channel on Wednesdays, we do Write With Me Wednesday, where writers and authors come together to be productive. You know, we write for 2 hours, or if you need to get some work done, you can get some work done. Or if you just want to vibe out and chill with us, that's what we do over here.
Well, we're writing because we're gonna be writing.
Yes, yes, we are going to be writing today. Okay, so for 45 minutes, we are not talking, just focused on our focus. 15 minutes we talk, answer any questions anyone might have, and yeah, so we have a little time change. In the new year, we will be now going from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much for joining us. And if you are here, leave a comment, let us know what you're working on. Um, if this is your first time here, hey, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, so today I'm going to be working on.
I record.
Are you recording? I'm going to be working on my paranormal romance book, my novelette. So I'm excited about that. Bella, what are you working on today?
I'm working on chapter Never Ending. Actually, I think it's like chapter 55, 56. What chapter is this? 56 of my 17th Black romance novel. So we just got the chapter started. So hopefully we finish the chapter by 8 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, you got this. Period. I'm still working on the chapter. So I'm working on revisions from my alpha readers. So we shall see how that actually goes. I plan to write, but then I also have to move some stuff around. So we're just figuring it out as we go. Oh, hey Sierra, hey girl, hey. Let us know what you guys are working on today in the comments. Chat it up with us. We are going to get started at what, 6:15? Okay, 6:15 sounds good. I don't really know where I'm going after this chapter, not necessarily. Because we're going on vibes right now. We're going on vibes and a slight outline, and we're just figuring out. Yeah, we love going off vibes over here. Okay. So yeah, okay, Sierra, so you're working on your 5 characters. Yes. Can't wait. Period. Sierra is working on some characters. And I also can't see who's actually here. So, if you want to drop your name and say hey, we don't bite. So yeah, I'm excited to get more into the story. I would like to at least have more clarity about where the story is going by 8 o'clock. Even if that's not me, have write. Yeah, even if that doesn't mean I don't write a lot, but I have more clarity so that I can know where I'm going. Amen.
That is, that's my second. When I was trying to take my nap, my brain how this next chapter gonna go? How this next chapter gonna go? Where we want to go? That's why I don't be sleeping, because I'm like, I'm not really sleeping. I'm really just thinking about writing. But hopefully I can, because I don't want it to be too repetitive. Like, I'm like, okay, the readers already know such and such. Like, so when she's talking to this situation to her dad about it, he doesn't know. But I'm like, I want to still only give stuff that they don't already know, like deeper into it, but also make the chapter make sense for what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can get it to flow like I need it to flow, and we can wrap this up because I'm ready to wrap everything up. I'm tired of writing this thing on chapter. This book.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
did you listen to my Marco?
I did.
Okay, so you heard what I said about the pre-order stuff?
You said you had to send me a screenshot.
No, for the pre-order that you were doing for your book.
No. I
Amazon.
didn't listen to the whole thing. I have 2 minutes left.
Oh,
Like,
you at the end.
okay.
What? Oh no, did you already change it?
What, the shipping fee?
No, the pre-order, because you said that you didn't want it to get canceled.
Oh, you mean for maybe I need you, maybe I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I changed it. It says it's in March. It says March.
Okay, you only could change it one time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said I researched it, and they only allow you to delay it one time. So that's why I forget who you said it was. They probably did it more than once, and then that can cause a penalty. Also, canceling it can cost a 1 year. But sometimes people say they sometimes can be lenient if you reach out to them, they might reinstate you if that happens. But
they already got me one time, so I can't afford for them to. They already forgave me.
Oh, they already gave me
one time.
So
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't know that you can't only change it one time. I knew about like that if you don't like if you have to cancel it or whatever, or like you don't upload something like that. I knew that part, but I didn't know if you delay it, you only can delay it one time. Like dang.
For telling me, Susan, because we will be making that date then. Absolutely. I mean, I'm really not. I know where I'm going with that story.
I've been trying to post that for 2 minutes.
And I know what's happening.
I didn't tag you.
So
that's how you repost it anyway. You on your phone, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't repost it. It's over for me. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna start doing better about promoting this. So I'm at least earlier in the day.
I keep saying I'm gonna put it like send an email, but I forget.
Yeah, we'll do better this year.
The year is doing a year of doing better.
Yeah, absolutely. Same us, but better habits. That's what I said earlier on my live.
Yes. I never used to sit in this chair.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna get started in about a minute.
So music.
30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know about that. Still have not figured out the whole music thing.
Hey, have my pecans.
We're gonna go off Lofty Beats. Cause YouTube be flagging me, y'all. They be flagging me and they're not playing with me.
Push the start.
Yeah, I don't.
I gotta get. Let me be serious.
Please. All right, can you be our timer lady?
Yes. 1 second. Let me go to the page so y'all can hear it. Words, friends. Even though we can always do this together, but nobody wants to do it with me. But it's fine. Are you ready?
Yes. What are you talking about?
Well, I'd be like, I can send you the link to this and we could all be on the same thing. But you was like, I don't want to do that. But it's fine. I'm going to start now. You should be able to count down.
Yep.
All right. We're starting 45 minutes.
Was that the timer?
About to be. But there you go. Oh goodness gracious!
So that was the timer.
It just went off now.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Marcia, is it Marcia or Marcia?
Yeah, which one is it? I think it's Marcia.
It's Marcia, but it could. Some people spell Marcia like that too.
They do. I feel I feel like on TikTok she said it was Marcia.
I feel like I've heard Marcia before.
Yeah.
Okay. I just making sure. We've been talking about names today, so
All day long. Okay. All day long.
I got hot. It had to even bring up my fan. That's crazy.
Oh, you saw for real? What did your heat on?
I don't even know. It's colder in my living room than in the rooms.
You know what? I have my air conditioner. I'm not the person to take the air conditioners out the window in the wintertime. They shall be in there. So there's still a breeze.
Oh yeah, I don't know how y'all do all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I leave it I leave it right in there and don't nobody got time for this. And if you put
So people take the ACs out the window because the window is like a window unit. I never knew that.
Yeah, they do. They
Because I
take it
don't live in a place cold like that.
We just
With window, because I know like up there, y'all still have a lot of like wall units and not like central AC and stuff.
yeah, no, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 air conditioners in here. They're all in the window. All of them. And they was in here like this before I moved.
She said they're gonna stay where they at.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, let me read the comments. Okay, you have characters and you have BME. What's BME to my story? What's BME?
I was trying to figure that out because that said big meat energy. I don't know, like
Because the BD, shut up, Bella. What is BME, Sierra? Oh, great. Oh, you have a beginner, middle, and end. Period. Definitely wasn't gonna guess that. I don't know why my brain didn't go.
No, I would have never guessed that. I would have never, ever guessed that.
I like guessing stuff, but no. It wasn't. Oh my god, I'm so can't wait to hear all about it. Can't wait to hear all about it. But I definitely
It would have been that would have been like the acronym. I would have never guessed it. Never guessed it.
I would have been.
I'm so silly. Just
How did you do,
why would I say big meat energy? I just thought she was trying to be like, you know, what's reserved instead of the D word instead of saying that. So nothing to do with me. I see that now. Yeah.
My stomach is cramping up. Please, it's the romance authors in us because BDE. Yeah, that's where my brain went. But I said that's not a D, that's an M. So that's not it.
And then I went to me. I'm gonna have one of my characters who don't cut that. What she gonna say? B and me.
Yeah. Do that.
Still it.
Ooh, you play. Anyway, how did you do?
Oh God, that little bit of energy ain't energy. I got 700 words, but I'm stuck. I don't know if her dad knows about like her past, like because she kept it from mostly everybody until like people had to really find out. So really, like if y'all won't get it, so but really like Christmas knew, Dale knew, and that's because Dale lived in the city that she lived in, and he knew, like he found out later too, like by her being so depressed, and then he called Christmas, and then they called her mom,
Okay.
So like those are the people that kind of know. But I don't know if I'm gonna have it with her mom. She told her mom not to tell her dad because like technically her dad is younger than the man that she was messing with, and I feel like her dad would go and beat his ass or something. Like I just feel like he would have. So she already been like, don't tell him. Or did he know? And so I feel like he wouldn't know. I feel like he wouldn't know the full story of like what happened to her when she was, you know, other places. Can't say too much. Don't know who's watching later. So I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what
Well,
happens does this man know?
can't him not knowing, or him not, maybe him knowing something happened, but not knowing all the details. Could there be like, freedom
That's
and
what I was thinking. Like he knows.
growth that happens for her, or healing that happens for her by talking about it with him?
Well, it is a necessary scene because he has to give her advice that's gonna cause her to do the next part in the scene.
Okay.
Um, without him knowing that he's doing that. But it is also like growth in what they're talking about too. So I'm trying to also, because like sometimes when you tell people stuff, you're like, I don't want to tell them the whole thing, but I'm gonna tell you like what's necessary. Like, I feel like that's what she's gonna do, maybe. Like, because still,
But the
you're my dad, and I feel like if I tell you XYZ happened, you're gonna be like, oh
Okay, so
shit.
has she,
Our dad's young, he's like in his 40s.
okay, did she tell anybody the whole story? Like, is that what's holding her back?
The only people that know the full story is the friends, is Christmas and Dale. Like her
Oh,
mom don't even know like this one piece.
so
Um, so
so
this will be her first time telling her dad this piece of
right.
it that not even her mom knows.
Okay, so can this be like, you, because I know you said during this, not togetherness, is for her own healing journey. So can this conversation be used as like a stepping stone for her to get where she needs to get individually before her?
Probably. I guess I'm just trying to figure out like how much that she need to tell him to tell this part. And I always put myself in like a real like situation, like how much I want to tell you, but I don't need to tell you everything. I just need to tell you this piece, but you don't need to know the full background
Is that
story of everything.
their relationship, to not know the full background? Like, just, I just tell you what I want you to know? Or is it like,
I mean, she ain't tell him anything because they have a close relationship, which
so,
goes back to like if I tell my dad that this man did such and such, he's gonna be like, I'm for the book of flight to where he at, because once again her dad is younger than this man, because her
right?
dad's in her 40s, his 40s, and the man is like in his 50s. So it's like we the same age range. I can go beat you up right now. So
Well, okay, so would it be better if she told him most, but the details that would not land him in jail? Or is it like, I guess what I'm asking is,
also there's a reason why she also did not want to tell her parents, because she also didn't want to drag them into the mess. Um so it's kind of like writing around it, but also giving him enough that it makes sense. Because the main part of what I want them to discuss doesn't
mhm,
really doesn't need him to know the full back story. And I also feel like in reality, she wouldn't give him the full backstory. Like she wouldn't tell him, because in her head, she's also protecting him.
okay,
So even though they are close, like I would say she always been close with her dad more than her mom. Um, Children no matter the age tend to protect their parents. Yeah, yeah. So like
yeah.
I
I guess
think she
I,
would definitely.
I was just thinking of like, that moment where the character is like, okay, this is like a big step for us in our healing journey. Is this thing the thing that will take her where she needs to be? Is really my question. Now, maybe her not talking to her dad about it, okay. But like, is her like saying the full truth about this moment? Is that the thing that like
Um,
is it that thing or it's something else?
I think what she's talking to her dad about is going to help with what she's healing.
Okay.
Um, but like the other stuff has already kind of been healing from like her being in therapy. But this piece is a piece that she also was kind of like pushing down and avoiding until the thing that happened, and it kind of all came back up. So she was gonna keep this to herself, except for her friends who knew, for the rest of her life if she could have helped it. But then all the trauma came back, and so now like that's what she's navigating. So this is gonna help her navigate that.
Mhm.
But it's like if you tell somebody this, it's like I'm like, how much does she need to tell him? And
Yeah.
would he already know, or would he not know? And then she's kind of like telling him a little bit, but maybe one day I'll tell you all of it. Because even like what she's gonna tell her dad, she's not gonna tell her mom until like I'm gonna mention it probably in the epilogue that she finally told her mom or something like that. But she
Okay.
doesn't want to tell her mom right now because of a reason. A reason I can't say on live. but,
Uh,
but how did you guys do? How did everybody do? You
uh,
ladies or you I don't you people. You people.
hey, all you people.
I tried not to say you guys too much, even though like I know it's like a universal term, but you know.
That's my favorite thing to say. Hey guys, it's unfortunate.
But at least it's more universal
Yeah,
saying you guys. I sometimes when I know I'm in a room of women who identify as women, I like to say like, hey ladies, or whatever like that, because fuck them guys. Not all guys, some of the guys.
no, guys, please. How did I do? I did well, actually. We are. I feel like the chemistry is chemistrying. I don't know if chemistrying is a word, but if it's not, we're gonna make it a word today.
I'm
Um, between these characters, chapter 2 is very long, and it's like five, but it's, you know, it is what it is. We made it to chapter 3, and it's going well. I actually really like it. So yeah.
Oh, that's good. I just realized you were still over there, but I'm about to go get a snack really quickly. Oh, my legs hurt so bad. Don't go to the gym, y'all. It's a trick.
um, but
But
yeah,
no, that's good. Okay, so
I like this.
you're getting oops, you're getting there.
Yeah,
Getting some popcorn.
I think this is pretty good. Um, yeah, you.
If y'all never had this Tabitha Brown popcorn, don't set yourself up. I'm surprised I ain't eat this whole bag yet.
Do it. I think yeah. Oh,
And it's really, I mean, to me, it's pretty cheap. Like this is like $3.
yeah, I think yeah, it was. I thought it was gonna be more expensive than that.
Cause you know that's sad to say, but you know groceries, these chips and stuff be expensive these days.
You're not wrong about that.
I thought it was Aldi. I was saying for a second. I said that's how much Aldi
Popcorn B.
popcorn bag. Actually, I think it'd be cheaper. Like it's a huge bag of like the white cheddar that I get.
Yeah.
It's like $2.
Oh.
But we was in Target, so I was confused. I said, is that price wrong? No, yeah.
I didn't know how much it cost until I rang it up, and I was like, "Oh snaps! Hold on." Okay, I didn't know how much would come from just writing things out. That was such a good spread for me. Yay! Listen, I feel like the clarity, that comes with actually like plotting out a story is, next level. Because sometimes being able to, sometimes just writing, taking a leap and just like, okay, let's write a chapter, let's write 2 chapters. That's cool and everything. But most times you're gonna go back and reread that and be like, maybe we should actually plot some things out. and really get to know these characters and see what's going on. Like that's kind of where I am with this story. I kind of didn't plot out the first version of it, and I was just writing and going off vibes, and it was cool for what it was.
You might have to block Sierra.
But
But I know she had dill pickle. I love anything. Well, most things dill pickle. I love.
I can't do no dill pickle, child.
I need some dill pickle chips.
Can't do no pickle anything. Actually, can't with pickle.
You told me that. I'll block you for that too. So.
But yeah, plotting out is just amazing.
It is.
Plotting out when it's actually working and coming out, because sometimes you can plot or you can try to plot, but you feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know, who these characters are. I don't know what's happening, and I think that's then where we have to kind of like try to sit with our characters and take a step back.
I think sometimes you have to remember that. Like, I need to just sit with them for a second and get to know them. Also, that's why before we start, we're gonna start back at 7:20. Sometimes going back to the beginning of a story after you've been writing for a while, because sometimes you don't know those characters, and then as you are writing, you start learning them more. So then you realize in the beginning that's not really them. That's not really truly who they are, because you were still getting to know them. So that's why I think it's also important to go back, because yeah, I didn't really know who the hell y'all was. Oh, now I realize you like this, you don't like this, or you talk this way, you don't talk this way, you act this way, you don't act this way. And that was not something that I realized in the beginning. And that's why a lot of times we don't see those things.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's like exactly where I'm at. I'm like, oh,
Sometimes I be struggling like hell, like who is you?
somebody literally just asked that on TikTok, and she was like, "How long do you sit with your characters? What do you do?" And I'm like, I do like half and half. I'll plot as much as I can, but I'm not like a very intense outliner. So I'm not outlining chapter by chapter. I don't know how to do that. Or that's my method. So I'm like, okay, once I do,
it changes for me.
yeah, I'm not. I haven't gotten to the chapter by chapter until I'm like 50% into the story, and then I'm like, okay, I know where the rest of the story is going to go. Now I can sit and say, okay, maybe this will be in chapter 13 or chapter 14. But usually plotting out I like to just say plot points, because sometimes for me plot points are just one plot point might be several chapters. It might not just be one full chapter. So I usually be like, okay, here are my plot points, and now I can put them in order and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and this is how it's going to go.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes I'm more detailed, sometimes I'm not. When it comes to characters, like in Bookmark, I sometimes interview my characters because I think that's fun, because then it's like I'm the interviewer and I'm the character, and I get to get in their head. It's very fun for me. But for Bookmark and Juice, I actually interviewed them, so I have this whole thing, so I know who they were, and I felt like that was really necessary because they were already married. But for some books, I can't even. I need to write first. I need to write first. Sometimes then I come back and do the interview, or I write. They don't even get an interview; they just get like an outline. Sometimes I do the interviews after I've written the book if I want to like have content for like my email or for my Patreon now. But it really depends on how much I know them or how much they're giving me, because sometimes I don't know you. I don't know who you are, and you got me just going through and figuring it out. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, I remember there's one TikTok I had, and it was like, you suck dick, and that's how I feel sometimes. Like, do you, girl? Is that what you do? Okay.
Well, there's a stranger in my house. Oh, wait, what did I say? I plotted a romantic so deep. I was sick of it. But hopefully I'll get back to it later. I learned that I can't plot to the point I'm bored. I'm more of a plotting and act at a time, if that makes sense. Yes, that makes perfect sense. I actually just started planning out, like using the act 1, act 2, act 3 method, because I didn't used to do that. I kind of was just like, here's my character list, here's the important things to remember, here's some questions that I need to, you know, ask myself and or answer throughout the story, here's the plot points, and then I would just put them in order. But like the act 1, act 2, act 3 thing is, you know, pretty cool. But like, again, I feel like there's not just a one size fit all for writing, and I think that that's the main thing that people, writers and authors, should remember. Like, one thing that worked for one book may not work for the next book, and that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. 721, get that music. I feel like I'm still gonna get flagged, but at this point, I don't know what y'all want me to do. YouTube, I don't know. It is what it is. Okay. Yes, please send me some type of free music. Here we go. Damn. You're not getting no popcorn. Okay, down. Move away from my right. You're messing up my ambiance. Gabriel, get down. Distracting me. Gabriel, get down. You're not getting any popcorn. Go downstairs. You just get out of the way. Let me put some.
time.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
Okay. How did you do?
Not as good as I wanted to, but 500 words is still okay. I wanted to get like 800 because then I would hit my goal for the day. But I might write again before bed. We'll see. I don't know though. I don't know, but I did figure that I'm gonna have that the dad knows a little bit, but not the full details. Like he knows key details,
Okay.
not the full details.
Okay. I like that. And 500 words is great.
Thank you.
Um,
You.
I did good, I think. Um, hmm. Let me see. I don't really know how much I actually written because I like wrote some and then took some from my other
This
draft.
is what you say every time.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Um, or I mean, I could figure it out, but I just feel like that's too much, and I don't feel like that. But I do like where we are, and I like, excuse me, I like the changes that are being made.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Are you still what you on chapter 3?
yes, I'm on chapter 3, which was the chapter that I didn't necessarily I didn't know I didn't know where I wanted to go with this chapter, because I had to replace, this was the other chapter. So this was the dinner scene chapter originally.
Okay.
So I had to skip the chapter, and now we are heading to the like getaway scene that may or may not stay the same. I don't know. I have to see. So yeah, I'm kind of just like writing and taking pieces from the other manuscript as opposed to me like using everything that was there.
Okay.
Yeah. But as far as like the as far as like the like emotional level between the characters, I like it. I feel like it's at um a good place where it makes sense and it doesn't feel forced and it feels like okay, let's
Yeah.
where this goes. So yeah, I like it a lot actually. So yeah, we'll see. I am not getting any more writing done today. Once my voice hits this like raspy level, here. So yeah, that this is the retired tone.
Mhm.
But I have been writing all day, so it
You
also
have been.
yeah,
Um,
since 7 a.m.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Ugh. So
What?
tomorrow we have fire alarm testing
Oh,
that will start at 9 a.m.
okay.
and work its way downward from the top. Um,
On again?
huh?
What floor you on?
20.
Mm.
Um,
Out the house at that time?
that's what they suggest. I also have a meeting tomorrow for the narrator stuff or the audiobook stuff.
Okay.
Um,
So like a Starbucks or something?
Probably will. It's at 1 o'clock. Well, I mean, I might can go upstairs because I figure if they start at 9 o'clock, how long this gonna take? You
Yeah,
should be done by 1 o'clock. What are we doing? Just test it, move on. I feel like how long is it? Don't say how long it's supposed to take, but I mean, luckily for me, I'd be up at that time, so
yeah.
they won't be like bothering me too much, I hope. Because I remember my old apartment complex when they used to do, it'd be like built by per building, and it'd be like 5 minutes of just going nonstop, kind of sort of like it go cut off, go cut off, go cut off. So I'm like, it should be over by 11.
Yeah, you should be good to go.
Cause I mean, I might leave the house just to leave the house somewhere. I don't know. I should have planned to go have breakfast somewhere and have a nice little morning out, but that requires planning. And it's cold. It's cold. It's supposed to snow here on Friday, so
I would say it is
they
cold.
already go. They going crazy here already.
It's cold.
But yeah, tomorrow could be a little bit better than today though. Here, 44 is the high. It was 37 today, so.
But
I
it is.
don't know. We'll see. Because I'm also thinking I'm going to work out. But I got 2,666 words so far today. I wanted to hit 3K. So, will I try to hit those extra 400? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know yet. We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Sometimes before bed, I'd be like,
Yeah, you do. And my laptop is up here close. We're up here close, and my brain is off.
I'm not the chapter. I'm almost finished with the chapter, I think. So I think I can maybe wrap up the chapter. That would be great, and then I can move on to the next chapter and be like 6 chapters. How many? One. That wind is crazy outside right now. I'm like, what? It sound like a werewolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 chapters potentially left.
Okay.
Get through this. If I do a chapter a day, that would be amazing. Amazing. But we don't get our hopes up too fast. But yes. But yeah, I'm about to go eat my sushi. I also got some miso soup that I hope is good. Like the packet. I don't know if you've ever seen the packets. But I used to get the packets from my Asian mart where I used to live because there was an Asian mart around the corner. So, it was more legit. So now, I mean, it still was in the packet, but it was like the packets that they actually sell in like Japan and Korea. This one, I'm like, is it gonna be good? If not, I might need to go on Amazon and find my old brand that I used to get. But we'll see how it tastes. And my sushi and watch an episode of one of my Sims shows. I think did everybody leave? Nobody gave us updates. Yeah, I got y'all stuff done though.
I'm gonna say, how did you guys do? If
But I'm glad it was a productive day. When would you find out about tomorrow? In the morning?
Tonight. They said they were gonna text me tonight, but I guess, yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't have a text message yet. So yeah, we'll see. Probably before I go to bed. So yeah, fingers crossed that I get to sleep in. Oh, okay, you said I'm on day job stuff, but I'm on okay, period.
Okay.
Listen, hopefully it goes fast and you can be done what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, I do supposed to do client work tomorrow too. I forgot. Yes. So we'll see how I feel. I'll think about it tonight if I'm gonna leave the house in the morning. I be wanting to leave the house sometimes in the morning, but that means I can't work out. I gotta leave the house. So
maybe you can just walk. It's too cold to walk. Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us this week. I feel like this was a very productive first Write With Me Wednesday of the year. Again, our new time is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And yeah, if you guys ever have questions and you wanted our answer in real live and live in color on national TV, just save it for Wednesday if you're here.
One time I did tell you to post on your community post to ask, do they have any questions that we can answer? You didn't do that.
Okay. Well, I have homework clearly.
I mean, you don't have to. That was just a suggestion. But yes, this is great. I hope you all have a great, amazing, beautiful, successful, productive, abundant, prosperous 2025.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
because
gonna
we
come,
will.
we gonna come back next Wednesday though. But let this Wednesday be the first Wednesday of many breakthroughs in your manuscripts and clarity and all of the beautiful things that we need to be amazing, beautiful, but abundant, prosperous authors. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. And talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.